what they say, I still find my way. I'm gonna stand my ground. No matter what they do, I won't let them get through. Ain't nothing bringing me down. 'Cause I will make it today. Nothing will stand in my way. I will make it and find the open door.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Retro Moon Crew. This is your host, Cobbleston.
With Lightning 5000.
And today we're going to talk about Kingdom Hearts. So, I've been currently working on Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, but I am still, it is a long game. I'm 6.5 hours so far, and I will get to it. So, today we're going to talk about the first Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I've been playing, I just finished Birth by Sleep a couple weeks ago. And I've been just playing through the 1.5, 2.5 HD remix on the PS4, which is a great bundle to get. It's $50, four full games and 2 games that are made into cutscenes that were from the DS. It's something I can recommend if you want to get into Kingdom Hearts.
And to the developers, it cracks me up. That's Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 2.5, 2.8, 2.8.5. We may actually get 3. Why can't we keep this all single?
We're probably getting 3 next year. Hopefully we're getting
I heard
3.
that 10 years ago. Let's just throw that out there. I heard that 10 years ago.
Yeah, then they decided to, we're going to go into handhelds here.
Which is perfectly fine. So with that, let's begin.
Alright. Where should we start? So, how the game starts out, I don't know if you remember. No. It's Kairi, Riku, and Sora all on the island. On Destiny Island together, planning on building a raft, or working on building a raft to sail out to other worlds. So they already know about there being other worlds, but they don't know how they're connected, or how to get to them.
You know what's pretty interesting to me is, I just got to the part where Terra was talking to Riku on the island. That was kind of pretty cool to me.
Yeah, that's actually how he gets the Keyblade. You want to know how Sora got the Keyblade?
Well, actually, first, let's talk about that part. I don't know how to explain that. It's just like, it was cool because I thought Riku was going to grab the Keyblade and take it, and I thought, oh snap, this is where it starts. Like, but what's he gonna do without the Keyblade? And then I got confused after that.
Well, because Keyblade Masters can do basically a ceremony to give another wielder or another person the ability to wield a Keyblade.
But do they keep their Keyblade?
Yes, they do. They get their own Keyblade.
So you're telling me they keep their Keyblade, but where's the other Keyblade come from? They touch their Keyblade and somehow they got the magic to summon another Keyblade?
Well, you have to learn how to summon them. It comes from the heart. The Keyblade chooses when to appear.
See, I always thought there was one Keyblade when I first played the first game, and now it's like everybody has one. I mean, there's like a graveyard full of them. I haven't got to that yet, but that's...
Keyblade War, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it.
We're not going to discuss that in this one.
Okay.
But how Sora got his Keyblade, because Riku, on the island, succumbed to the darkness that was taking over the island. It wasn't actually a storm, it was complete and total darkness taking over the island. He succumbed to the darkness, and Sora touched his light before he fell completely in the darkness. That's how he got the Keyblade. Sora was never actually meant to get the Keyblade.
Never meant to get a Keyblade?
Yeah.
That's gonna be weird. That's weird. So it was a complete accident. It
was completely on accident, yes.
So I remember Squall or Leon.
Leon.
Even
in the game gets mad about getting called Squall.
I know. I know him in the Kingdom Hearts, man. Final Fantasy. And he gets mad about it. But can you imagine him with like a Keyblade? It's like a gun, sword, Keyblade thing. That'd be sweet.
That would be pretty cool. The closest probably weapon you can even get to a gun keyblade, it's probably Fenrir, and that's not doesn't even have a gun.
You shoot fireballs. I mean, that's as good as guns it gets right there.
Fire, Fyaga, Blizzaga, Thundaga. Yeah, it's about as close as you're gonna get.
Well, let's get back to Kingdom Hearts 1, though. Sorry, we got way off track there.
We were pretty close to it. I mean,
oh, yeah, that's true.
Alright, so while Sora and Riku and Kairi get separated, King Mickey is on his own quest to find the Keyblade wielder to be able to stop Ansem in the ever-growing darkness and the Heartless that are coming.
So what they knew about Ansem?
Mickey did.
Mickey did. Oh, right.
Yeah. Sora and Sora, Riku and Kairi did not at the time. So pretty much kind of the main meat of the game is going to different Disney worlds and Square Enix worlds and locking away keyholes to make sure that the gates stay closed. So Heartless can't keep getting through. And it builds up and it builds up and it keeps going. Sora is on a quest to find Riku and save Kairi this whole time. And he gets to her, he finds her. But the thing is, Kairi is part of the 7 Princesses of Heart.
Really? Oh, that blew my mind. I didn't know she was.
Yeah, she was, actually. Pure light. They had hearts of pure light. So they can never become heartless.
Right. But they can lose their heart, though.
They can lose their heart, yes, but they can never become heartless. They can never have a nobody of themselves either.
So there's just one of them. They can't be separated like, I want to say, Xehanort?
Yes, Xehanort separated himself.
Right, so they can't be like nobody
times.
or heartless. They're.
No,
What happens if they lose their heart, though?
They die.
So
It's just an empty vessel.
So, kind of like real life. You lose your heart, you're dead.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah, so they can die of broken hearts. How convenient. Anyway.
And that's where Maleficent comes in. Her whole quest is to find the 7 Princesses of Heart and take their hearts.
Now, how's she know about the 7 princesses when she's in her own world with one princess?
Well, that's where Birth by Sleep comes in, actually, with Xehanort. So, Xehanort, basically, in Birth by Sleep, came to Maleficent's world, which is Sleeping Beauty's world, which Sleeping Beauty is one of the princesses of Heart, and told her about the multiple worlds and how there's 7 hearts, pure hearts of pure light. Can't phrase that right. For other Disney princesses and Kairi, essentially. So Maleficent goes around tracking down the Princesses of Heart with Xehanort and other Disney villains, of course, to get all 7 to for Xehanort's full plan to reforge the Keyblade, which Keyblade, and that is Kai, which is an X, which is basically an ultimate weapon to summon Kingdom Hearts.
So there's an ultimate Keyblade. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
And they need all 7 hearts to form it.
Yep.
And what is Maleficent doing? Is she just telling everybody, every villain, the plan? Here's the plan. You're going to be a part of it. Yes or no? No, you had no choice in the matter.
Well, she organized it with them. They kind of had their whole thing going on.
But I mean, like, what do they get out of it is what I'm trying to say. Like, what makes them want to help this guy out?
Having every world in pure darkness, because that's their end goal.
That sounds boring as crap. So, like, no money or anything. Like, no, I'm just going to do it because I want my world in darkness.
Yes, because they're evil.
That is true. I don't know.
But I mean, they're their same goofy selves from the Disney movies,
right.
But they're on a different quest this time around.
This is getting interesting.
We're just at kind of the surface here with it.
Oh man,
there's a
tip
lot
of the iceberg.
more. Yeah, pretty much. Kingdom Hearts is just it's a thing that if you haven't played the games and you haven't watched a ton of stuff and read a ton of stuff on it, you won't understand it.
Well, it's Halo all over again.
It's more complicated than that.
I believe it.
I mean, well, all the lore technically is within the games, so you don't have to look up stuff with it. You just have to pay attention.
Right.
So all at the same time, while Maleficent and the other Maleficent is searching out for the 7 hearts, or the 7 princesses of heart. She is also basically making Riku not see things to reality and fall more into darkness and to take the darkness more, which makes him hate Sora pretty much the whole time. Sora's on this journey.
Now, what reason does Riku have to hate Sora? They were best friends when they were kids, apparently, from where I'm at in Birth by Sleep.
They were friends and rivals. They were always competing.
Right.
But Maleficent's basically there just like kind of saying a couple things over the shoulder to him. It's like, hey, yeah, Sora's got new friends now and thinks he doesn't need you anymore. And it kind of just spirals down and down and down to closer to the end of the game, where at the end, Riku is basically possessed by Ansem and fights Sora.
Kind of like Terra, in a way.
Essentially, yeah, it's kind of the same story with the both of them.
Right.
Falling into darkness and having to fight your friends. But Kairi is not the same as Aqua in the sense.
Well, awkward. I don't know what Kairi's like. I just remember she got her Keyblade in the second game. But I just know Aqua.
No, it wasn't the second game. It was Chain of Memories.
Oh, I never played that part, so I apologize on that misinformation. I didn't know Aqua is pretty much a beast.
She is.
She is a master of the Keyblades, literally. Her whole character is awesome, down to the design to just like her character and personality in general.
But that's for another day. That's
Yes.
Birth by Sleep.
Yes, we'll get to that.
We're trying to stay with Kingdom Hearts 1 right now.
Right. Anyway.
But it goes to a turning point where Riku finds Kairi's body without her heart in it, because Maleficent has already stolen her heart.
So he found a dead body.
Essentially, well, lifeless body with it. Still has
So dead.
no. Well, it still has. There's still the body and the will there, just not the heart. Which in Kingdom Hearts lore, the person needs 3 things to function: a vessel, a heart, and a will or mind.
So what's pumping the blood?
The normal human heart. I mean,
Oh.
the heart in this is basically your spirit, essentially,
Wow, this
or your
is
soul.
getting real complicated.
Oh yeah, no, it's a complicated game. It's not meant to be simple.
Their
It's-
spirits. Sorry, anyway.
Their hearts.
Their hearts. Not the one that pump blood. The other one that pumps their spirits. I'm sorry. Back to the story.
But Riku finds Kairi's body. Is basically told by Maleficent Sora did this. So he basically just goes and is wanting to take out Sora at this point. Sora ends up coming to Hollow Bastion, where this whole final frontier takes place.
Now, did that town change its name? That's where I'm confused at.
Yes. It was originally Radiant Garden, and it was turned to darkness by Terra. Well, Terra Nort, which is Xehanort
Let's
possessing
not go that
Terra's
far
body.
because I haven't got that part yet.
Okay,
Hollow-
Apprentice Xehanort. Apprentice Xehanort. Let's just call him that, because it's
and
easier.
so they turned to Hollow Bastion, and what do they
Yes.
call it in the second game? They change the name
It's Hollow Bastion, and then towards the end of the game, it becomes Radiant Garden.
again.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the darkness, it's sealed away from its darkness.
Right.
Because Radiant Garden was basically just another place like Travis Town for people to come, was a refuge for people that lost their worlds.
Right. So that's where you meet Cloud and all of the other cool Final Fantasy characters.
Cloud
Leon.
and yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Leon you meet Traverse Town in the first game.
Right.
And in Cloud you meet the first game in Olympus
Olympus.
Coliseum. Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about the second game where he was.
You meet back up with them there, yeah.
Yeah, you got Yuffie and all them.
Yuffie, not Yuffie.
My bad.
Come on. And you played Final Fantasy
I know.
7.
7 and 8 are my favorites. I'm very
I'm
bad.
right. I'm right there with you. I'm sorry for people that are a fan of Final Fantasy 7. I tried playing it. I couldn't get into it. I can see the
Yeah,
charm and
it's-
beauty with it, but it's not my cup of tea.
Hashtag heresy. How dare you? Anyway, back to Transverse Town.
Traverse Town? Traverse Town.
Traverse. Oh my
But we're
gosh. These
trying-
names were going to kick my butt.
All right, let's just get back to the story.
Right.
Let's get back to this final area. In the game, you actually fight Riku 2 or 3 times throughout Hollow Bastion. You fight Maleficent. You square off with a final battle with Riku, and then he shows that he was possessed by Ansem, and you square off with Ansem for the actual final battle. After the battle takes place, you end up finding the door to light, or the door to darkness, and Riku's good now. He's not possessed by Ansem anymore. You meet back up with Mickey. See, and Mickey and Riku go on one side because the door has to be locked from 2 different sides. So Riku and Mickey go into the world, the world of darkness, or pretty much
the dark world, like Legend of Zelda.
No, pretty much the world of darkness, and Sora, Donald, and Mickey, Sora, Donald, and Goofy, not Mickey, sorry, stay in the realm of light, and they lock the door on both sides, basically leaving Riku and Mickey to stay in the realm of darkness. Is this making sense so far?
So far.
And that's pretty much where the game leaves off, and that's where Chain of Memory comes in.
Sora get locked in the darkness?
No, Riku.
Riku does.
Riku and Mickey get locked in the realm of darkness.
So, what I never understood was the beginning of the second game. Why is he in that little...
Well, that's where Chain of Memories or Chain of Memories comes in. There's a whole story in between. It was on the Game Boy and it got remade for the PS2 and was put in the HD collections.
So
there's a whole nother game between 1 and 2.
Oh, that's confusing for us who only played 1 and 2. And
yeah, who didn't have a Game Boy.
I was so confused when I started the game and he's in this giant like regeneration chamber thing, and I'm
gonna cover real quick over for Chain of Memories because it's not the most important game in the series, but it's kind of important because it introduces Organization 13 into the whole mix. And the nobody, well, you don't have nobodies in the game actually, but it introduces Organization 13 and Nominate, which has the power over Sora's memories and those who are connected with him. Which Nominate is Kairi's nobody.
I thought you said that.
Yes, there's a weird thing that happened here. You know Roxas as well?
Yeah, he's
Sora's nobody.
Yeah. But
the reason he looks more like Ventus is because when Ventus's heart was fractured between light and dark, all the darkness was taken from his heart.
Yeah, Ventus.
Vanitas.
Okay, yeah, this is kicking my butt. I apologize for whoever's listening to this. I am trying.
Sora's heart, before it even arrived at Sora, found Ventus's heart and molded with it essentially to heal Ventus's heart. And then 4 years happens. Sora's born. He has his heart. Or he's born. He has his heart. Basically, with Ventus's intertwined there. And then Sora later on uses the key to all hearts, which is how Maleficent was getting the hearts using Riku at the time.
So Sora. So I would say Sora, but technically Ventus was first. So one of them has been split into 3, pretty much. Sora, Ventus,
and Roxas. Yes,
Roxas actually split into 4. Ventus is
Shion. Are you talking about?
No, Ventus. His dark part when it got stripped away.
Vanitas,
yes.
Which was destroyed.
Right. Then you got Roxas and then Sora.
Yes.
All technically one person if you put them all together.
Technically, yes, but Vanitas isn't really counted in there because it's.
But his darkness.
Well, because it's Ventus's darkness. It's
right,
and that's why Vanitas looks like Sora, because Sora's heart mended with Ventus's.
Right, but if he wasn't stripped away, he's technically one person.
Yes.
And then you add Roxas and Sora.
Yes.
You split all in 4. You get those 4 characters. Yes, this is complicated.
This is a very, very complicated game and very complicated series. And there's so many ins and outs and things there.
Let's get to
well, I was trying to explain why.
Okay.
There's Nominee and why.
That's what I was going to get. Let's get back to Kairi
and Roxas is there. So, Sora at the end of Kingdom Hearts sacrifices himself with the Keyblade of all hearts to release Kyrie's heart, because Kyrie's heart is in Sora. Because it's weird, it's complicated, but Kyrie's heart ended up in Sora when her heart was released. So he basically stabs himself with the key to all hearts to release her heart, so she gets her heart back. Sora gets turned into a heartless at this time, and his body and heart are separated, which creates Ventus which creates Roxas. But Sora was a heartless for very little time, and he gets back to his body. That Roxas has no memories at that point.
Right. I just want to say that Link would have a field day with all these hearts. I mean, you see him taking bosses down, taking their hearts. Can you imagine if he was in the Kingdom Hearts world, meeting these 7 princesses and stuff? He'd have a field day.
Yeah, he'd have basically however many hearts you can.
I mean, he already does 7 dungeons. He does 7 dungeons in the original games, or I don't know how many dungeons we know.
9 dungeons in total, and in the Zelda formula, there's 9. There's 8 main dungeons. There's 3 beginning dungeons to get the Master Sword, and then you play the other 5 dungeons. But we're not getting.
Right.
This is not.
I'm saying
Zelda,
7.
This is not a Zelda episode.
Dungeons, princesses. Okay. Anyway, back to what you're saying.
But there are 13 darknesses.
Oh, wow.
But I'm not getting into that. Stream drop distance. It's way down the line. Right. But so Roxas and Naminé are born from that, because Kyrie's heart was in Sora's, because Sora had darkness in his heart. That's how Naminé was created. That's why she has the power over Sora's memories. So that's why he's in the whole. Well, no, there's more to that part, but that's how Naminé's created, and Naminé plays a big part in Chain of Memories, because Castle Oblivion, she is basically in Castle Oblivion, you have to lose to find, which throughout the game, Sora is losing memories, but he's basically having new ones rewritten by Naminé throughout this whole time, while confronting Organization 13 throughout.
So he's already met Organization 13 before Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yes, and he remembers them in
Really?
Kingdom Hearts 2. Yes, and the first time you visit Hollow Bastion, actually, you run into him, and he remembers them. So because the reason he's in the cryostasis chamber like that is because it took over a year for Naminé to re-piece his memories back together. That's why at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2, after you play through Roxas's part, you wake up in that thing right there. So that hopefully that explains that. There's more detail to Chain of Memories that I'm not going to go into for this one. We'll save that for another day.
Alright.
Because there's more to that game, like Axel killing 4 organization members.
Right.
That was awesome seeing that. Seeing Vexen just straight up owned the coward he is. I'm sorry, Vexen is just a coward. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of Kingdom Hearts right there.
Alright, so you want to go into like secret bosses and...
Sure, let me pull them up.
Okay.
I don't have every one of them memorized because I haven't fought all of them. Alright, so for secret bosses, one of them is the Unknown. This is one that was exclusive to Final Mix, which basically is Anthem before you even fight him in Kingdom Hearts 2. Because they always have a secret boss that leads up to the next game in every Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
You also have, Sephiroth, which is one.
Like our last video. Oh my gosh. We'll even get into that.
Try and dodge roll your way out of his attack.
Your life bar can be long, but it is not as long as Sephiroth's sword. There is no escape.
Let's see. Also, there's the Ice Titan as another secret boss, which these are both in the Olympus Coliseum. And then you have Kurt Ziza. If you know the story behind Kurt Ziza, how that boss was named.
Mm-mm.
No. So there was before Kingdom Hearts came out, Square Enix had basically a a drawing you can enter, or a contest you can enter into. And so one guy won. His name was Kurt Ziza, and so the boss was named after him. That's essentially all that was. Yeah. See, also added keyblades for the Final Mix version were the One Wing Angel and Diamond Dust.
One Winged Angel?
Yeah, which is a keyblade you get for beating Sephiroth.
Oh, that's the second game, right?
No, the first one.
Oh, wow.
This is for Final Mix of the first one.
Okay.
Which the only way to get the Final Mix version in English is the 1.5 HD remix for PS3 and the 1.5 and 2.5 HD remix for PS4.
Because I remember beating Sephiroth in the second one, and you get a Keyblade from that.
You get Fenrir from that one actually.
Fenrir, right?
Which Fenrir has a combo blocker on it. So essentially, for the Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, you can just jump, hit, spamming him. Essentially, it's a cheap way to beat him.
What's the One Winged Angel like then?
I don't know actually. I have not actually gotten to fight him on there or that Keyblade.
Oh, I think there's very few rare of us who's actually defeated Sephiroth in the first game.
Hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans.
Yeah, I mean dedicated people way beyond skill. I know I couldn't get 2 steps without that guy dropping me. I gave up. There was no chance for me.
Alright, let's see. How do you? Okay, never mind. That's not it. One Winged Angel has little power, but sometimes deals extremely powerful critical blows. Reduces max MP by 2. I'll try and get a picture of it for the video podcast. Actually,
that sounds about right.
And you have to complete the platinum match in the Olympus Coliseum. It's a Final Mix only one. Same as Diamond Dust. Greatly enhances magic and summon power. Raises max MP by 3. Complete the gold match in Olympus Coliseum, the Final Mix only.
How cool would it be if they actually made the Keyblade like twice or triple the size of a normal Keyblade? Kind of like how Sephiroth's sword is like ridiculously long.
That would be interesting.
Here, I got a picture right here. Look at it.
Of what? Oh, that's the One Winged Angel?
No, it's just the art.
Oh, that's the art. That's not legitimate. That's not what I was looking for. Alright, what else is Final Mix exclusive? I am sorry about this. So there were a couple changes, including bosses present in the English version but not in the original Japanese version. Other changes, the recoloring of some Heartless and introducing the new ones. New weapons, new enemies, new abilities, new cutscenes, new gummy ship missions, and new Ansem reports in a new secret movie. Let's see, yeah. I think most of the bosses, though, or the secret bosses are the same from the original Kingdom Hearts. Let's see here. Let's look at the rest of the secret bosses here. Okay, so the other secret bosses, the only one I didn't mention was Phantom, actually, which is an annoying as hell boss, pretty much. He's in Neverland. The locations for the other bosses, though, secret bosses, Ice Titan is in Olympia. Kurt Ziza is in Agrabah. Sephiroth is in Olympus Coliseum season, and Xemnas / the Ignatic Man is Final Mix only, and he is in a Hollow Bastion. So yeah, you got anything, Cuddleston?
Not as we speak. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 1 in quite a while, but I do know I'm ready to talk about some Birth by Sleep because it's getting some good stuff going on once I'm done finishing it.
Well, I hope you will. I hope you'll have a bit better of a discussion to bring to the table with it than this time. Sure. Pretty much that's it. Cuddleston, again, you got anything?
Nope.
Alright. I have been Lightning 5000.
This is Cuddleston.
And we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.